Hey there Switch fans! Welcome back to Switch Mania, the channel that keeps you up to date on all the latest and greatest Nintendo Switch games and deals. I am Clarence, and in this video, we've got a special treat for all of you budget-conscious gamers out there. We're going to be showcasing 15 amazing Nintendo eShop deals that you won't want to miss, all handpicked to give you the most bang for your buck. So whether you're looking for some new multiplayer games to enjoy with your friends or some solo adventures to keep you entertained during those long commutes, we've got you covered. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more great Switch content. Alright, enough chit chat, let's dive in and check out these amazing deals. SaGa Scarlet Gray's Ambitions is a role-playing game that takes you on a journey through an immersive and beautifully crafted world. With its unique battle system, it sets itself apart from other RPGs, but it may not be for everyone. The game's strengths lie in its world building and character development. The game world is filled with a rich history and lore that immerses players in its culture and mythology. The characters are also well developed and each has their own unique story to tell. Additionally, the game's art style is stunning, with vibrant colors and detailed character designs. On the other hand, the game's battle system can be confusing and overwhelming at first. It relies heavily on strategy and experimentation, which can be frustrating for players who prefer a more straightforward approach. The game's difficulty also ramps up quickly, which can be discouraging for some. Overall, SaGa Scarlet Gray's Ambitions is a unique and engaging RPG with a strong emphasis on world building and character development. While its battle system may take some getting used to, it offers a rewarding and satisfying experience for those who are willing to invest the time. Romancing Saga 2 is an engaging role-playing game that offers a unique and innovative gameplay experience. With its non-linear storyline, open-world exploration, and dynamic party system, it is sure to keep players hooked for hours on end. One of the game's strengths is its unique party system, which allows players to recruit and customize a variety of characters with different abilities and attributes. This makes for a dynamic and constantly evolving party, adding to the game's replay value. The game also offers a lot of freedom and exploration, allowing players to explore the game world at their own pace and tackle quests and objectives in any order they choose. However, the game's non-linear storyline may be confusing for some players who prefer a more straightforward narrative. The game's difficulty can also be quite challenging, with some boss battles being particularly frustrating. Additionally, the game's graphics and sound design may feel a bit outdated compared to a more modern RPGs. Overall, Romancing Saga 2 is a must-play for fans of classic RPGs and those looking for a unique gameplay experience. While it may not be for everyone, its open world exploration and dynamic party system make it a standout title in the genre. Dungeon Encounters is a fun and addictive dungeon crawler that offers a refreshing take on the genre. With its simple yet engaging gameplay mechanics, it's sure to keep players entertained for hours on end. One of the game's strengths is its approachability. The game is easy to pick up and play. With intuitive controls and straightforward progression system, this makes an ideal choice for players who are new to the genre. Additionally, the game's procedurally generated dungeons offer a lot of variety and replay value, keeping each playthrough fresh and exciting. However, the game's simplicity may be a turn-off for more experienced players who are looking for a more complex and challenging experience. The game's graphics and sound design are also fairly basic, which may not appeal to players who are looking for a more polished and visually impressive game. Overall, Dungeon Encounters is a fun and accessible dungeon crawler game that is well worth checking out. While it may not be the most challenging or visually impressive game in the genre, its approachability and procedurally generated dungeons make it a great choice for players of all skill levels. Dragon Quest III: The Seeds of Salvation is a classic role-playing game that has stood the test of time. With its engaging storyline, memorable characters, and addictive gameplay, it's a must-play for fans of the genre. One of the game's strengths is its deep and engaging storyline. The game's plot is filled with twists and turns, and the characters are well-developed and memorable. Additionally, the game's open-world exploration and non-linear progression give players a lot of freedom and control over their journey. The game's battle system is also a standout feature, offering a lot of of depth and strategy. Players must carefully manage their party's resources and abilities to overcome challenging enemies and bosses. The game's difficulty curve is well balanced, making it challenging but not frustrating. On the other hand, the game's graphics and sound design may feel a bit outdated compared to more modern RPGs. The game also lacks some of the quality of life features that players have come to expect from more recent titles, such as fast travel and automatic saving. Overall, Dragon Quest III: The Seeds of Salvation is a classic RPG that has aged well over the years. Its engaging storyline, deep battle system, and non-linear progression make it a standout title in the genre. While it may not have all the modern conveniences of more recent RPGs, its timeless gameplay and memorable characters make it well worth playing. Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody is a charming and fun dungeon crawler that offers a unique and light-hearted take on the genre. With its cute and colorful visuals, engaging gameplay mechanics, and lovable characters, it's sure to appeal to fans of both the Chocobo and Mystery Dungeon series. One of the game's strengths is its party system, which allows players to team up with a variety of adorable and quirky characters. Each character has their own unique abilities and personalities, adding a lot of depth and variety to the game. The game also offers a lot of replay value with procedurally generated dungeons that are different every time. The game's visuals and sound design are also standout features. The game's cute and colorful graphics are a treat for the eyes, and the soundtrack is both catchy and fitting. Additionally, the game's accessibility and approachability make it a great choice for younger or more casual gamers. However, the game's simplicity may be a turn-off for more experienced gamers who are looking for a more complex and challenging experience. The game's story and narrative may also feel a bit predictable and formulaic for some players. Overall, Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody is a delightful and engaging dungeon crawler that is well worth checking out. Its cute and colorful visuals, lovable characters, and addictive gameplay mechanics make it a standout title in the genre. Romancing Saga 3 is a classic RPG that has been updated and enhanced for modern audiences. With its deep and engaging gameplay mechanics, intricate storyline, and memorable characters, it's a must-play for fans of the genre. One of the game's strengths is its non-linear progression system. Players have a lot of freedom and control over their journey, with the ability to recruit and customize a variety of characters and explore a vast and open world. The game's battle system is also well designed, offering a lot of depth and strategy as players must carefully manage their party's resources and abilities. The game's updated graphics and sound design are also standout features. The game's detailed and vibrant visuals are a treat for the eyes, and the updated soundtrack is both fitting and memorable. Additionally, the game offers a lot of replay value with multiple story paths and endings to uncover. However, the game's complexity and difficulty curve may be a turn-off for some players. The game requires a lot of patience and strategy, and some players may find themselves getting lost or overwhelmed in the game's intricate systems and mechanics. Overall, Romancing Saga 3 is a fantastic RPG that has been updated and enhanced for modern audiences. Its non-linear progression, deep battle system, and memorable characters make it a standout title in the genre. While it may not be the most accessible or approachable RPG out there, its depth and complexity make it well worth playing for fans of the genre. World of Final Fantasy MAXIMA is a charming and whimsical RPG that offers a fresh and playful take on the Final Fantasy universe. With its adorable and lovable characters, clever gameplay mechanics, and engaging storyline, it's a great choice for fans of the series and newcomers alike. One of the game's standout features is its monster collecting and stacking mechanics. Players can collect and customize a wide variety of adorable and powerful monsters, stacking them up to create unique and powerful formations and battles. The game's battle system is also well designed, offering a lot of depth and strategy as players must carefully manage their party's resources and abilities. The game's visuals and sound design are also a standout feature. The game's cute and colorful graphics are a treat for the eyes, and the updated soundtrack is both fitting and memorable. Additionally, the game's accessible and approachable nature make it a great choice for younger or more casual gamers. However, the game's simplicity and light-hearted tone may be a turn-off for some players who are looking for a more complex and serious RPG experience. The game's story and narrative may also feel a bit predictable for some players. Overall, World of Final Fantasy MAXIMA is a delightful and engaging RPG that offers a unique and playful take on the Final Fantasy universe. Its monster collecting and stacking mechanics, charming visuals and sound design, and accessible gameplay make it a standout title in the genre. While it may not be the most challenging or serious RPG out there, its charm and whimsy make it a well worth playing for fans of the series. Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age is a remastered version of the classic RPG, offering improved graphics and sound design as well as new gameplay mechanics and features. With its deep and engaging story, memorable characters and strategic gameplay, it's a must-play for fans of the series and RPGs in general. One of the game's standout features is its updated job system, which allows players to customize their characters with a wide variety of unique and powerful abilities. This adds a lot of depth and strategy to the game's already well-designed battle system, offering a lot of room for experimentation and customization. The game's updated graphics and sound design are also standout features. Additionally, the game offers a lot of replay value with multiple story paths and endings to uncover. However, the game's complexity and length may be a turn-off for some players. The game requires a lot of patience and strategy, and some players may find themselves getting lost or overwhelmed in the game's intricate system and mechanics. Additionally, the game's story and narrative may feel a bit slow-paced or convoluted for some players. Overall, Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age is an excellent remastered version of a classic RPG. Its updated job system, deep battle mechanics, and memorable characters make it a standout title in the series. While it may not be the most accessible or approachable RPG out there, its depth and complexity make it well worth playing for fans of the genre. Neo: The World Ends With You is a long-awaited sequel to the popular action RPG, The World Ends With You. With its stylish and immersive gameplay mechanics, engaging storyline, and memorable characters, it's a must-play for fans of the original game and newcomers alike. One of the game's standout features is its updated and improved combat system. Players can now control multiple characters in real-time battles, each with their unique abilities and combos. The game's various difficulty levels also provides a challenge for both new and experienced players. The game's visuals and sound design are also a standout feature. The game's vibrant and stylish graphics are a treat for the eyes. Additionally, the game's immersive world and intriguing story are sure to keep players engaged and invested in the game's characters and narrative. However, the game's pacing and structure may be a turn-off for some players. The game can feel a bit slow-paced at times, with some players may find themselves getting lost or overwhelmed in the game's intricate system. Additionally, the game's narrative may feel a bit convoluted or confusing for those who have not played the original game. Overall, Neo: The World Ends With You is a fantastic sequel that lives up to the expectations set by its predecessor. Its updated combat system, immersive world, and engaging storyline make it a standout title in the genre. While it may not be the most accessible or approachable action RPG, its depth and complexity make it well worth playing for fans of the series and newcomers alike. Am Setsuna is a beautiful and emotional RPG that pays homage to classic titles of the past. With its unique art style, memorable characters, and melancholic story, it's a game that will stay with players long after they finish it. One of the game's standout features is its turn-based battle system, which features a unique active time battle mechanic that allows players to strategically plan their moves and combos. Additionally, the game's momentum system rewards players for chaining together successful attacks, adding an extra layer of strategy and depth to the combat. The game's visual and sound design are also a standout feature. The game's stunning landscapes and character designs create a beautiful and immersive world, while the game's piano-heavy soundtrack perfectly sets the mood for the game's emotional story. However, the game's pacing and structure may be a turn-off for some players. The game feels a bit slow-paced at times, and the intricate system and mechanics can overwhelm players. Additionally, the game's melancholic story may not be for everyone, and some players may find themselves feeling a bit down after playing. Overall, Am Setsuna is a beautiful and emotional RPG that pays tribute to classic titles while still feeling fresh and unique. Its turn-based combat, stunning visuals, and haunting soundtrack make it a standout title in the genre. Its depth and emotional impact make it well worth playing for fans of the genre. Star Ocean First Departure R is a remastered version of the classic sci-fi RPG First Departure. With its engaging characters, epic storyline, and unique gameplay mechanics, it's a must-play for fans of the genre. One of the game's standout features is its real-time battle system, which allows players to seamlessly transition from exploration to combat. The game's various difficulty levels can also provide a challenge for both new and experienced players. Additionally, the game's character customization options and deep skill system allow players to tailor their characters to their playstyle. The game's visual and sound design are also a standout feature. The game's updated graphics and character designs breathe new life into the game's world and characters, while the game's epic soundtrack perfectly sets the mood for the game's grand adventure. However, the game's narrative may feel a bit predictable or cliché at times, and some players may find themselves wishing for more surprises or twists. Overall, Star Ocean First Departure R is a fantastic remaster that breathes new life into a classic title. Its real-time combat, engaging characters, and epic storyline make it a standout title in the genre. Its solid gameplay mechanics and updated visuals make it well worth playing for fans of the series and newcomers alike. Final Fantasy IX is a classic RPG that has stood the test of time. With its charming characters, whimsical world, and epic storyline, it's a must-play for fans of the genre. One of the game's standout features is its turn-based battle system, which allows players to strategically plan their moves and combos. The game's active time event system also provides additional character development and story insights, making the game's world feel even more immersive. The game's visual and sound design are also a standout feature. The game's lush and colorful landscapes, beautifully designed characters, and stunning pre-rendered backgrounds create a world that is both enchanting and nostalgic. Additionally, the game's iconic soundtrack composed by Nobuo Uematsu is a highlight of the game, with its memorable melodies and emotional themes perfectly capturing the game's tone and atmosphere. However, some players may find the game's pacing and structure unappealing. At times, the game can seem slow, and its intricate systems and mechanics may confuse or overwhelm some players. Moreover, the game's storyline may come across as cliched or foreseeable, leaving some players hoping for more unexpected developments. Overall, Final Fantasy IX is a timeless classic that has earned its place as one of the best RPGs of all time. Its turn-based combat, whimsical world, and memorable characters make it a standout title in the genre. While it may not be the most accessible or approachable RPG out there, its depth and emotional impact make it well worth playing for fans of the series and newcomers alike. Collection of SaGa Final Fantasy Legend is a remastered collection of the classic Game Boy RPGs Final Fantasy Legend, Final Fantasy Legend 2, and Final Fantasy Legend 3. With updated graphics and gameplay mechanics, it's a must-play for fans of the retro RPGs and newcomers alike. One of the collection's standout features is its classic gameplay mechanics, which have been faithfully preserved and updated for modern audiences. The game's turn-based combat, deep character customization options, and intricate skill system provide a challenge for both new and experienced players. Additionally, the game's new quality of life improvements, such as the ability to save anywhere and fast forward through battles, make the game more accessible and enjoyable for modern audiences. The game's visual and sound design are also a standout feature. The updated graphics and character designs breathe new life into the game's world and characters, while the updated soundtrack perfectly captures the game's nostalgic atmosphere. However, the collection's lack of modern conveniences, such as autosaves and in-game tutorials, may be a turn-off for some players. Additionally, the game's old-school difficulty may be challenging for some players, and some may find themselves frustrated by the game's lack of direction or guidance. Overall, Collection of SaGa Final Fantasy Legend is a fantastic remaster that pays homage to the classic RPGs of the past while also updating them for modern audiences. Its classic gameplay mechanics, engaging characters, and memorable soundtrack make it a standout title in the genre. While it may not be the most accessible or streamlined RPG out there, its depth and nostalgia make it well worth playing for fans of the series and newcomers alike. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory is a rhythm game that features music and characters from the popular Kingdom Hearts franchise. With its engaging gameplay, memorable soundtrack, and charming visuals, it's a must-play for fans of the series and rhythm game enthusiasts alike. One of the game's standout features is its music collection. With over 140 tracks from the Kingdom Hearts series, players can experience the game's iconic music in a whole new way. The game's rhythm-based gameplay also provides a fun and engaging challenge, with players needing to time their button presses and swipes perfectly to score high. The game's visuals and sound design are also standout feature. The game's colorful and vibrant visuals perfectly captures the game's whimsical and charming world, while the game's voice acting and sound effects provide an immersive experience for players. However, the game's lack of variety in gameplay mechanics may be a turn-off for some players. The game's rhythm-based gameplay can become repetitive over time, and some players may find themselves wishing for variety in the game's mechanics. Additionally, the game's story mode may be confusing for newcomers to the series, as it assumes prior knowledge of the series' lore and characters. Overall, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory is a fun and engaging rhythm game that captures the charm and nostalgia of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. While its lack of variety in gameplay mechanics and confusing story mode may be drawbacks for some players, its memorable soundtrack and charming visuals make it a great addition to the series and the rhythm game genre. SaGa Frontier Remastered is an updated version of the classic 1997 RPG SaGa Frontier, which offers players an immersive and unique experience that is not often found in other games. The game offers multiple storylines, a deep battle system, and a unique world that is both fascinating and full of surprises. One of the game's standout features is its multiple storylines, which allows players to choose from 7 different characters to play as. Each character has their own unique storyline, which means that players can play through the game multiple times and experience different stories each time. This adds to the game's replay value and provides a fresh experience each time. The game's deep battle system is also a standout feature. The game's battles are turn-based and involve a unique system called the battle rank, which determines the difficulty of the battle. Players can raise their battle rank by defeating enemies and completing quests, which makes battles more challenging but also provides greater rewards. The game's visuals and sound design are also top-notch. The updated graphics and character designs breathe new life into the game's world and characters, while the updated soundtrack captures the game's nostalgic atmosphere. Perfectly. However, the game's lack of direction or guidance may be frustrating for some players. Additionally, the game's complex battle system and character progression may be daunting for newcomers to the series. Some players may also find the game's storyline to be disjointed and difficult to follow. Overall, SaGa Frontier Remastered is an excellent update to a classic RPG that offers a unique and engaging experience for players. Its multiple storylines, deep battle system, and memorable soundtrack make it a must-play for fans of the series and newcomers alike. While its lack of guidance and complex mechanics may be daunting for some players, those who are willing to invest the time will find a rewarding and memorable experience. And that's a wrap on our roundup of 15 amazing Nintendo eShop deals to keep your Switch gaming on a budget. We hope you found some new favorites to add to your collection. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.